It's funny, everybody out there in their 7mm suits. Here I am rocking a 3.5 and I'm feeling warm. No socks, no gloves. Yeah, definitely can climatize real quickly. 7mm and this temperature water, 21 degrees. I find that crazy. But yeah, teach their own. It's a real nice day out today. The wind is coming from the north, minimal wind. So the south side of the island super calm. Going out to Cooper's Island, meeting up with that snorkel group. Thanks Deanna for introducing me to them. It's going to be a fun time out there. Going to connect with some local Bermudians and hopefully meet some people that I can dive with on my future trips here, because it's been a struggle to get out with people. So we're gonna hit the road here pretty soon. We're gonna meet up for 12. I think there's gonna be some eggnog and Christmas festivities after. Oh yeah, by the way, it's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks, Lakiba and Garth, for driving me all over the island. Getting around would not be very easy without you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, really nice group of people here. It's kind of awkward busting out a camera in front of a bunch of strangers, but got some Canadians in the mix, some Ontario Knights, and yeah, we're gonna hit the water real quick here. Some of the guys got some pole spears, gonna shoot some lionfish. I can't as a non-resident, but it'd be nice to see how it's done. All right, we're gonna gear up. Well, I'm geared up. Everyone else is gonna gear up. Gonna get out there. Cooper's Island is a nature reserve, thus harvesting is prohibited, but lionfish are the exception, as they do not belong.
I've watched the windows grow dirty. I've seen the kettle turn black.
Right off the shore, I found this little octopus. I thought it was a rock until I realized it had an eye. I don't think it wanted to be spotted though. As always, I continued my search for old bottles.
Your face is sullen as a moon.
The visibility was phenomenal. I love our green sea, but one could get used to this in a hurry.
Every tale you told was true. There's a woman.
It felt amazing to have some company in the water again. As mentioned in my last video, solo diving freaks me out a bit. I'm way more relaxed when people are around. Bermudians are such great and welcoming people, and this group of divers was no exception. Seriously, mind-blowing viz.
And now the cottonwood is drifting.
I saw a handful of grouper on this dive too. One, I was able to get close enough for some usable footage.
The sun is sinking, just like the day we grew apart. There's a woman in you who loves you like I do.
These swim-throughs are unreal.
There's a woman in you who sees you as I see you.
Carmanah, thanks again for the wicked tunes. Support some Vancouver Island artists and check out the link in the description.
No worries, our days as endless as the tide.
Not sure what this is, besides beautiful.
A subtle hidden to say goodbye. There's a woman in you.
I was a little bummed out when I saw some trash, so I picked it up. All good things must come to an end, and we eventually had to wrap things up. Thanks again, guys, for letting a complete stranger join in on the dive and post-dive Christmas festivities. That was one to remember. That was a lot of fun. Thanks guys, if you're watching this video, for taking me out and giving me some eggnog and cookies. That's my first eggnog of the year. You're all really nice people, and the diving out there was awesome. But I don't think I got my fix yet. The water is super flat, super flat. I haven't seen it this calm and the whole time I've been here. I think even when I was here in September, it hasn't been this calm. So I'm gonna sneak out one more time for a little quick one and try to dive that outer reef. Again, diving solo, never relax, but you know, I'm feeling pretty good from that last one. I was with people earlier. Hopefully I can pretend they're in the water still and, you know, hit a bit of depth. We will see though. I've yet to try this Alchemy dive neck weight, so I'm gonna throw that on. Took 2 pounds off of my belt to compensate. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm real stoked on it. The neck weight comes in different sizes, weights, and colors. I opted for the white one to remain more visible in the water, and the 40 centimeter, 1.23 kilogram size to wear with my typical 7mm suit. The water was super flat and warm as a bathtub. Frickin' epic. Solo diving is not ideal, but I manage some risk by reducing my dive time, depth I reach, and giving myself a long surface interval between dives to ensure my blood is well oxygenated before my next descent. This does nothing to prepare me for gear entanglement, so I stay well aware of my surroundings and ensure my knife is close by. Before I drop, I also ensure there are no boats in proximity. I was seeing a bunch of lionfish. They are invasive, but on the bright side, they're one of the nicer fish to look at. They are native to the Indian Ocean and not the Atlantic and have no predators locally. They were introduced via irresponsible fish tank owners. This finger is directed at them, as it was not the lionfish's fault. It's not kelp, but watching these sea fans dance in the waves comes in at a close second. Seriously, Bermuda, you have an amazing underwater backyard, and I haven't even dove a shipwreck here yet. Found a little eel poking its head out to say what's up. What an awesome day, beautiful night out here. Had a really good time diving with those guys, that group, and also had a good time diving out there on that reef. It was super calm, finally got to explore it, went a bit deeper. I don't think I went past 15, but it's still deep enough, you know. I saw a sea turtle today, that was cool. I saw some grouper. What else? So eel. I haven't seen an eel out here before. I saw my first one. I saw that octopus too when we first got in the water at that Cooper's Island, first dive spot. Just FYI, this neck weight is awesome. I really like it. I barely noticed it was on my neck. It fit me super snug. I did a few drops and yeah, it didn't budge an inch, not even a centimeter, I don't believe. The silicone, just like my weight belt, grips the wetsuit, and this thing forms right to your neck. When I'm filming, I usually look forward, and I do that so I can see what my subjects are, you know, fishing. Spearfishing, same deal, you're kind of looking around. When you're freediving, you should keep your head down, more streamlined, especially when you go to depth, because you can risk an injury to the trachea there. It's not very flexible. But for line diving, 100%, this thing's awesome. And for shallower diving like I was doing today, you know, sub 20 meters, sub 30 meters, this thing also does a great trick. The other neck weight I have, it's a 3-pounder made from a bike tube. That one was a bit too heavy. I think that's why I was hurting my neck. But this guy, again, barely noticed it was on there. So thank you, Alchemy, for hooking up Diving Sports, and thank you, Diving Sports, for thus hooking this up to me so I can try out and review. So yeah, if you're in the market for neck weight and you don't feel like spending a day trying to make one out of a bike tube, yeah, dish out some money and get this guy right here. Cheers, and yeah, Christmas Eve. Again, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm gonna spend some time with the family now. Kind of neglected them all day. Sorry guys, love you guys, but yeah, thanks for letting me get out too. All right, I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and also going forward, an amazing 2022. 2021 had its challenges, but overall, it was still one of the most exciting years of my life. The birth of my son, purchase of our first home, etc. It's hard to know exactly what the future is going to bring, but if you surround yourself with like-minded ocean lovers, it can't be anything bad. Thanks Lakiba and Garth for your unbelievable generosity over the holidays, and thanks Mom and Chuck for watching Reef, because this trip would not have been possible otherwise. Peace and love everybody, and thanks for all your support.